alcoholic beverage consumed for its stimulating effect. Tea is the most common refreshing beverage in Kenya and other processed parts of the world. It is prepared by boiling hot water over dried processed leaves, and tea consumption began in China and later it spread to Europe. Kenya is one of the leading exporters of tea in the world, producing 90% of all the tea exported from Africa. And the other point you are going to discuss about is the benefit of consuming tea. And one of the benefits of consuming tea is tea contains caffeine and other alkaloids that stimulate the nervous system. And the other point about tea, benefits of tea, is the tea has polyphenols with antioxidant properties that stop damage caused by the free radicals. And the tea contains catechins which act as laxatives and relieve stomach pain. The tea contains amino acid that contribute to flavor and relief from fever and headache. The other point about the tea is we are going to discuss about the tea growing or tea, the requirements of tea. The tea comes from a tropical evergreen tree and it belongs to a family called the Acacia. The most important species is Camellia sinensis. Due to high yielding and fast growing qualities, it is grown in tropical climate. It requires at least 25 millimeters of rainfall that is well distributed, and the temperature should be at least 13 to 30 degrees centigrade, with sunlight being moderate. And the other point is the soil should be volcanic origin, well drained, and preferably blonde red or dark red. The plant is propagated by use of seedling or cuttings, and the planting materials should be at least 20% tall when planted and should be wet. Shading is not required after planting to harden the seedlings. And the last point about tea growing is phosphate fertilizer can be used to improve the crop, and this is done when the tea should be managed such that there is a specific branching that is permanently maintained, and this is also known as a planting table. Then the other point about the pests and diseases of the tea plant is about the pests that affect the tea. These are the leaf. The most affected part is the leaf and the shoot eaters. They feed on those shoot and the leaves of the tea plant, decreasing the yield of the crop. This may be include caterpillars, weevils, or mosquito bugs. The other pest is called the soil pest. They attack the rooting system of the plant and therefore they cause damage and the death of the whole plant. The other point we are going to discuss is tea processing, and we say that processed tea is a type of tea depending on the method of processing. The three types include the green tea, the oolong tea, and the black tea. Then we go to the stages of tea manufacturing. The first stage of tea manufacturing is harvesting. Tea's leaves and shoot are plucked from active ray buds. The plucking is done